It's 2025. We are still having the same conversations. The last 2 years. Kendrick and Drake, we've been saying this is more than just a rap beef. This has been going on forever. These are two philosophies that will never agree with each other. We keep saying this is spiritual warfare. This is Nikola Tesla versus Edison. Homie, this is Tupac versus Biggie. This is someone that wants to be worshipped as gods versus people that see themselves as griots. Some people want you to neglect your subconscious. Other people take you directly towards your subconscious and makes you find strength within your shadow. These energies will never get along. And let me show you what I mean. All right, so this was last night, 11:43, August 9th. Punch tweeted, "We had an interesting conversation about hip-hop in the stew last night. Are you of hip-hop culture because you love hip-hop music?" Class. It's in session. Oh my God, we've been having this conversation. Like I said, the last 2 years. This is way bigger than just Drake versus Kendrick. Two different energies, two different philosophies. I consistently talk about the power of the subconscious on this channel. Words mean things. A lot of you know I had a background in digital marketing. And in marketing, you understand you have to have a target demographic. Kendrick and Drake has completely different audiences. Kendrick, like I said earlier, he finds strength in his subconscious, just like his audience. We find strength in our subconscious, and we bring it out into the conscious. That's art, right? That's the man at the garden. The entire song is a song full of affirmations. Versus on the other side, you have Aubrey, J Academics, Kanye. They want to be gods. They want to be worshipped. So they're saying, nah, don't focus on your subconscious. We trying to get the party lit. Why you out here reading books, studying the dictionary? No, don't do that. How could I manipulate you if you do that? If you actually have a soul, how could I finesse you? I always talk about how the entire adult industry is based off you using your subconscious to visualize having sex with people that you've never met, whether you're a man or a woman. Your subconscious is powerful, right? So you completely understand. This is the only time period in history where the average person could read. So understand that Drake, they didn't expect this. The higher ups, the ones who created these religions, who create these rules and these governments, they never expected this to happen in 30,000 years of recorded human history. I told y'all slaves can read. It was illegal. During medieval times, 1% of the population could read. Throughout history, we already know that the mass majority of women were not allowed to read. So it's starting to make a lot more sense, right, in 2025, after a pandemic where everyone had no choice but to sit alone with their subconscious. The other side is still looking for external stimulation. They constantly need the data and numbers to prove their worthiness because they have no actual soul. Let me show you what I mean.
We need Drake. When Drake was around, like when he was at the #1 spot, hip hop was still exciting. When Drake, when Drake was doing his tour and lighting up the city and everything, it was lit. Yeah. Nobody can light up the city. I just said on other shit with Lord Sco, I said this shit is boring.
Is Drake not on tour right now? Has Drake not consistently been dropping music? Did he not just drop an entire album? He has dropped at least 2 albums worth of music since this beef. Why are we still having these conversations? So once again, I told you, they have no soul of their own. They're constantly looking for numbers and data and records and the Billboard charts to validate them. Because they can't just like what they like because they like it. And not only that, when Drake was at the top, hip-hop was down. I've made so many videos about this. Hip-hop was suffering. There was no songs in the top 10. There was no songs charting at all. Hip-hop was horrible. Sexy Red was canceling tours. Ice Spice was canceling tours. Understand, Ice Spice and Sexy Red were at the top of the game. This is who Drake was putting at the forefront. Do they not understand that we have Google? This is what this entire channel is about. They don't not understand that we can easily just spend 15 seconds going on Google and researching and disprove everything that you're saying. They really think we're stupid. Once again, they move like they don't expect the average person to be intelligent. One side moves like we're stupid. The other side moves like they expect us to find value in their subconscious. I expect you to know everything I know. So I'm not disrespecting my audience's intelligence. Drake, he will. He does not expect you to know anything. And this is the reason why we have these conversations.
Nobody's excited. Kendrick is a great rapper. He's dope, but he's not bringing the excitement to it. He's bringing the creativity to it. Drake was outside with the whores. He was all over the place. He's mixing and merging with everybody.
Let me show you
know what I'm saying?
Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up. Why do Drake fans consistently bring up women? When they're talking about Drake and Kendrick, they love saying that, well, Kendrick isn't making music for the women. And that's a lie. Once again, let me show you how stupid they think we are. I told you, it takes 15 seconds to disprove you. As a digital marketer, as someone who's an entrepreneur, I understand that women are 85% of all consumer purchases. Homie, it took 15 seconds. Either you don't know this information because you're not actually a boss the way you claim you are, or you do know this information and you're lying. And this makes it even worse. My first initial reaction is to go online and actually get answers when I don't know something. I go on YouTube, Google, Siri, Alexa, but the answers will be had. There's no reason why we have to move from ignorance 24/7. Or maybe you're just used to moving by ignorance. Where's your works cited page? You're just talking. You have a huge audience. You have a huge platform. There's no way we should still be having these conversations.
Drake could affect culture just by his gambling slip.
Yeah.
Yo, I bet $2 million on the Chiefs.
The gambling shit is crazy to me.
Just think about that. Just his gambling slip.
He was adding excitement to it.
Yeah.
Think about this. Drake, he would host awards, NBA weekends, stuff like that. We don't have another artist in hip-hop that can do
the
that.
Raptors would be on television because Drake would be sitting front row.
He's sitting on the sideline.
Yes.
He's bringing something. He's bringing a pulse to the culture.
Yeah.
And he added excitement to the
But what
culture.
do you think the fraction? So now you think, because
Once again, let's look at some stats. 39 sold out stadiums. Shaking my head. #1 album, Gen X and Lana. #1 song, Luther. #1 movie, One of Them Days. Super Bowl performance, Grammys, countless other broken records. Historic run. Love to the family, TDE, PG Lang. Always respect the art form. What are we talking about? The culture. Somebody's lying. As a businessman, you should understand, people don't pay for what we like, we pay for what we value. Drake is used to being lusted after because he's not used to being loved. Look at his target demographic once again. Look at the energy he puts out. He wants to be worshipped. No new friends, fake love, fake friends. He's been saying this his entire career. He's not used to being loved, he's used to being lusted after. He's used to being used for his money. He's used to hiring his friends. He's used to being the only child. He's used to being left out, not fitting in with his white side, his black side, his Jewish side. What are we talking about? So yeah, he's used to being liked. Drake, he has the numbers. But remember what Pusha said, these stream kings. But you can't feel an audience with that, Drake. That's the reason why you had to cancel those shows, right? Sexy Red, Ice Spice, that's the reason why you had to cancel those tours, right? Because we'll look at you. I'll give you this view, maybe this like, but I ain't give you my retweet. You're not pulling up on my timeline. And I for sure am not spending $1 on you. No. Spending no money on Sexy Red, Ice Spice. In this economy, Drake can barely sell $30 tickets. See, this is what happens when you confuse attention with being loved. Kendrick and SZA are being loved. Kendrick has broken all of his records, has all of the money that he wants, has the family structure he wants, has the love and respect from the culture that he wants. And Kendrick doesn't even want it. Kendrick's like, it is what it is. It just shows so much, man. It just shows one side versus the other side. And it goes even deeper. Let me show y'all. Hey, of course, we got the OVO general, man. OVO lieutenant.
Bro, stop being gay, bro. Oh, delete it. Delete it. Delete it.
All right, so look, this is
You see, they already knew. They said, delete it, delete it. As soon as he said the hard ER, even his friends were saying, hey, man, delete that. But watch how all of his friends immediately tried to defend him. But their first reaction was to, hey, man, delete that, because they knew better. Listen.
My take on the Peter Bot situation. I'm gonna just call it out. All you little Fortnite weirdos trying to cancel him and shit like that, it's whack. The kid was like 15 at the time, bro. I'm not saying what he did was right, but he's a fucking kid. Okay.
Hey, didn't they just do the same thing with Neon? Said he was just 15. No, he was 20 years old. Hey, that was disproven so easily. I keep telling y'all, they think that we're stupid. Like we don't have the same exact internet. Like we can't easily fact check all of these things that they're saying. Just listen.
Okay? I've said a lot of fucked up shit when I was 15. Everybody has. I'm not defending everything he said in that clip. I'm not saying what he said was right or funny. But I'm just saying, have some fucking slack. It's a fucking kid. Dude, holy fucking shit. You guys are acting like he raped or killed somebody. God damn. Like, god damn, bro. This fucking, oh my god. He wasn't saying it in an intent of damaging or saying it in an ignorant way. He was saying it because he wasn't supposed to say it. And his friend got to get checked ASAP, bro. His friend got to get checked ASAP. ASAP. Chat, I'm not defending what he said at all. I'm just saying he's a retarded kid. He was 15 at the time.
See how they immediately blame the friend? The friend has to get checked. It's not the person that said the word, it's the friend. How dare you record me? How dare you post this? This is the exact same thing Hulk Hogan said. He was like, man, this was in the privacy of my own home. How dare you record me being racist at home? So, and this is a narrative that we consistently see. And the only people that have this type of narrative are people like Aiden Ross, man. Because they don't understand. People like me, we grew up playing Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, having to hear people like him say these things about us just by hearing our voice. So it's so many of these white kids who grew up calling black people the N-word who defend these things because they say, well, I was just 15 when I said it. So I don't want to be accused of being racist. So I'm also going to defend this other, he wasn't 15, but I'm also going to defend this white boy because I don't want to be blamed as well. But they don't understand what they're causing. They're causing literal traumatic moments for so many black people around the world. They're saying it like, well, I was just a child. It was just a phase. It's just a phase to them. This is life for us. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. This is life for me. Birmingham. They used to bomb us so much they called us Birmingham. 16th Street Baptist Church. 4 little girls died. A.G. Gaston, the motel. They tried to bomb and kill Martin Luther King when they were having meetings for our civil rights. Like, dog, what we talk about? This is the actual environment that I grew up in. And they want me to just excuse them saying these words because, oh, well, I was just young. Like my grandparents were chased by dogs and water hoses, man. What we talking about? But hey, oh, well, it's just words. Oh, well. So whatever happens to you happens. It is what it is, man.